Does anyone know the sound of one hand clapping?
That was me and your mom.
No, honestly, I was surprised.
It's a snap. Hello, Gadies and Lettleman.
Snap with more fingers than one.
Hey, shut up. I'm doing the intro. Hello, Gadies and Lettleman. It's podcast time with your boy Jacob, Chastin, Colby, and Nathan, our newest member. He's over there in the bottom corner over there.
Yay!
Yay!
Now, boys, have I got an episode for you today? I've got an episode.
Okay.
Oh, I spent all of
Why did this crash?
10 minutes.
Hurry
I
up.
spent all of 10 minutes fixing it up, getting her all nice and pretty. So how are you guys doing before we get into it?
All right.
I'm just mentally exhausted.
Mentally exhausted. Okay. Chastin, you look like you're dying to get something off your chest.
I'm getting a new job on Monday.
Yay! Good for you.
That's great! Nathan!
What?
Wow, what riveting small talk. I can't
You
believe.
know what? I do have something to get off my chest.
Oh, God.
Because
No.
it's been a while.
Wait.
Release it, my friend. Release it.
Release the beast.
I was almost arrested.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
You guys know about this. The audience does not.
You...
This is going to be a forewarning for don't be a stupid idiot, okay, audience? Don't
At
do
least
it.
in his regards.
Yeah, don't be stupid, okay? In my case, there's, at the end of my road, I live back in the woods. There's abandoned properties everywhere, and no one gives a shit if you go kind of just exploring, you know? Because we're
Right.
back in the woods, you know, no, who cares?
You shouldn't. They shouldn't. But
And if they do
apparently-
care, you usually go, hey,
Sorry.
leave. Okay, not these guys. So I've been going down to this abandoned house for weeks, months at this point, walking around. That's the most I do is walk around. Well, these guys apparently are buying it that live next door to it. I didn't know. So they come over and they're like, hey, what the fuck were you doing? It's like, exploring? Why?
I'm going to the midnight.
Bored? I guess. I don't know. And they're like, leave. And it's like, okay, well, these guys are mad and we're going to walk away. We walked away. And keep in mind, we walked past the house here. We walked past my house up the road to just avoid these guys because I didn't want them knowing I lived here.
Nathan
So-
is scuttling away.
He's scuttling away. Scuttle, scuttle.
He's got a little, he's got a little
So, I'm dealing with that. And they're like, we're going to call the original owner. And it's like, okay,
cool.
all right, I guess. Calls the original owner and we get caught on the road, trapped between two trucks. The original owner's truck and these guys.
It's illegal.
It is legal. It's called entrapment. And they're questioning us, and it's like literally nothing was touched. We went in the front door. I'm like, he watched us walk out the front door. It was unlocked. There's no signs. I didn't know. My bad. I've been in countless properties or countless abandoned places. I've never once had a problem. I'm never gonna explore again though, because the guy, the original owner, I will refuse to use names. I'll say he's Luffy. His name's Luffy. How about that? He's
Wow.
like, hey, looking at me and my two buddies, we're like, hey, I should have blown your heads off right here on the road. And I'm just like, well, don't do that. You've already called the police. Called the police, by the way. And the police get there, get our statement, get their statement. They drive us back down to the end of the road, and they examine the house and the trailer. And it's like, there's no forced entry.
Really no force entry.
So they're like, just don't come back down here. And those guys were jackasses. So just ignore them. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I almost got arrested because I didn't know someone was buying that property. But to the viewers, stay in your own lane. Okay? If you don't have permission to go somewhere, don't do it. Okay? You can get shot. You can get arrested.
No.
Chastin, do you want to get banished?
Chastin, I will.
I will pay
Cash you to
him.
the
I will pay Mr.𝔼 to banish you.
I will get Mr.𝔼 to cast you to the Shadow Realm.
Be gone.
I'll give him the spell. All right.
You have a banish Chastin spell?
I have a banish all of you spell.
Fair enough.
What did I do?
I'll display it right now. Banish everyone except me. All right. So now that I'm here with the only winner of this podcast, me. All right. Yeah, I guess you can bring them back. Do you guys see anything in the Shadow Realm?
It was dark.
Very dark.
I don't know. I
It's-
found Poltergeist in there, but he was chill.
And I also
Mr. E has a poltergeist in the Shadow Realm?
I have a jar of sludge.
You
I
know
thought
you're
you were
supposed to
gonna
leave
say-
that at the counter before we got out of there, right?
Ah, it's fine. I have a jar of sludge now. It's my keepsake. Look at it. It's all sludgy.
And now you are corrupted by the Shadow Realm. We have now lost him.
Yep,
It's
his
fine.
mind is now lost forever. Anyways, time to get into the meat of the episode, boys.
Okay.
Are we talking about prime rib or wagyu?
Prime.
Optimus Prime.
The Optimus of the episode. Time to get
Yeah, me
into
first
that.
grade go with wagyu
Alright.
burger, but yeah, prime rib.
So, I will paint a picture. I'll paint a picture for you. And one of you, basically, will give me an action to do in said scenario that I provide for you. And we'll
Okay.
basically go from one person to the next. And after every scenario, I will roll a d20 after you give me your answer. I will roll a d20.
Oh, you're just
And so the way it's going to work is the longer that the scenario takes, the score will drop by 1 point. So the first person, if they roll a 20, they get it. The second person, if they roll a 19, they get it.
Okay.
A 19 or higher.
Alright.
18 or higher. And it'll do that until basically whoever gets it.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay.
Someone didn't pregame.
I'm not gonna stop instructing. So if I think that your thing gives you an advantageous, like if your thing gives like a survival +1, basically, like if I deem it worthy of that, you will gain a +1 on your roll. However, if
Okay.
it's not, you can lose up to -3.
Oh.
If it's not. Now, if it's like neutral, like if
but no.
That's
no
like
added bonus.
if you're like deliberately trying to hurt yourself, that's basically when it'll be like -1. Ultimately.
Okay.
Oh, good, he had his headphones on.
Yes, I had my headphones
All
the whole time.
right. So let's see here. Let's devise a thing here. Let's get a wheel. Let's get a wheel. A
wheel?
Yeah, wheel.
Wheel.
You're doing a wheel?
Yes.
Wheelie steely.
Okay, so we're gonna have Chastin,
Yeah.
Nathan, and Colby. Ow. So basically,
Do it
this,
right.
this is who goes first.
Me. Is me.
It's
see red.
Nathan.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nathan
What's his-
goes first.
What's the scenario?
So I
Old
guess we'll
man
do
goes
oldest.
first.
We'll go oldest to youngest then. Or Nathan,
yeah.
I'll let you pick. Do you want to go oldest to youngest or youngest to oldest? Do you want to go first or last? You get to pick.
First on the bus or last on the bus? What is it?
Yeah, which one?
I'll take first on the bus.
Okay, so it's Nathan,
Oldest, youngest.
Colby, and then Chastin. Yep.
Okay,
All right.
Take that.
What's that?
Babyface Bob.
On a hill. You see it on a hill. You are at the bottom of this hill. It's a huge
Okay.
hill, giant
Okay.
incline, and
All right.
you see a giant 15 ton, not 16 ton, not 14 ton, 15-ton cabbage rolling down the hill in your direction.
A cabbage.
Yes. And it will 100% splatter you on impact. You'll be dead. How do you stop this?
I have to stop it. I can't just dodge it in some way.
You can.
If
You
it-
can
if
do
it's
whatever.
15
You can do
tons,
whatever you
I
want.
feel like it's
You
gonna be
just
dead.
have to. You just have to
Well, I mean,
stop it.
that's
And anything can go. It doesn't matter.
anything can go.
Yes.
You want to say anything?
If you want
can
to
go.
summon, if you want to have the ability to summon sniper rifles on the hill to shoot it, you can do that.
You know, at this point, I wouldn't even
But,
think about
okay,
using any kind
so-
of military method because I can see someone trying to use napalm. At that point, it's just going to turn into a 15-ton rolling flaming cabbage.
All right,
Hold on, you said-
Nathan.
Hold on, you said 15 tons, right?
15-ton cabbage, yeah. Rolling
That's
down
30.
a steep
That's
hill.
30,000 pounds.
It's about 1 pound of cabbage is about the size of a softball.
Yes, this is like the Rock from Indiana Jones of cabbages. Why are you trying to figure out how big it is?
I really just want to know.
Well, I mean, you
Okay, so
gotta
it's about a foot.
understand this.
About a foot So it's a foot per pound.
Foot per pound.
So it's
Jacob,
like this
you're forgetting
30,000
Chastin.
pounds
condensed
times
cabbage.
a foot,
Condensed
which would be
cabbage.
30,000 feet.
Condensed
30,000.
cabbage. We'll say that. It's like the size of the ball from Indiana Jones, but it's so condensed.
Okay,
No,
so
my math is gonna be funnier. Hold on.
Honestly, it's funnier just seeing a massive, inexplicably sized cabbage that's about the size of 4 to 5 Indiana Jones fucking balls, if
It
not
is
bigger.
5.7 miles in diameter.
Oh my god! It's a
Sure,
moon.
you know what? Let's
That's a
go
mini
with it.
moon.
Let's go with
You're
it.
not
There is a
dodging that
5
shit.
mile,
Okay, yeah.
5 mile by diameter
That-
cabbage bulldozing towards you, Nathan. What do you do? What do you do?
Pray to God that I got a freaking fork and a knife, but I might as well just try to climb up the damn thing.
You're gonna
quick
try to
enough.
climb it while okay. So you're going to
Okay,
try
you
to
gotta
climb.
understand, it's
So
5 miles long.
you're gonna try to climb
hear me out.
over it faster. Is that what you're doing?
Okay, you gotta listen about this. It's 5 miles long and probably high and all in freaking diameter. How? There's nothing on Earth that is 5 miles in
Be
diameter.
creative. You could do whatever you want.
Okay, if you really want to go on the creative aspect of this, I would
If you
think
want to
about the
have
more
super strength and
funniness.
punch it as hard as you can, then
Oh,
you
so
can
want me
do
to just go
that.
Saitama on this route? I'll
You
just make
can
a
do
giant
whatever
lettuce.
you want. You have to roll a nat 20 to succeed, though.
Oh, nat 20 to succeed. Oh,
Yeah, so whatever you do, like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Basically,
Okay,
your
no,
end
that-
goal is to stop this thing from killing you
Oh, damn, I
in
should've let
any
the
way
youngest,
possible.
freaking go through. Like, I should think about this one. Shit. Okay, then no. You know what's good? Give me the hibachi chef powers. I'll just turn this into a nice cabbage serving and thousands and upon thousands and millions of strands of just little bits of cabbage.
Uh-huh.
Pulverizing it. Okay.
So
At
you're
this
gonna,
point-
so you're going to try and cook
Alright.
the cabbage.
Why not?
Okay.
That's a lot of good cabbage.
Ooh, Nathan, unfortunately you rolled a 4. Unfortunate.
Yikes.
You didn't
So,
even tell me you were rolling it now. What the hell is this? Just
that
like,
was
oh,
your
let me
action. That was your action. So Nathan, when you tried to hibachi this cabbage, it ultimately shattered all of your equipment on attacking it. So all of your like
this
yeah,
cabbage?
shattered. So this is when the game gets interesting.
Clearly.
So now the roll is set.
I'm
So
already
now the
loving
roll
this.
is set.
This is
The roll
awesome.
is set to 19 now. Colby,
Wow.
Okay.
you have
Okay,
to
this-
repeat what Nathan said and then continue your scenario.
So,
Oh, balls.
oh,
Screwed.
Okay, I'll accept this.
So you have to repeat what Nathan said and then continue it with your own scenario. And you have to roll a 19 in order to get it.
so, this cabbage, right? Okay. Now, focus.
What about this airplane food joke?
Okay. So, I tried. So, anyways, I'm trying to cook this 5 mile long cabbage. Completely shatters my equipment. It's gone. It's disintegrated. So, anyways, I book it down the hill, jump into my Apache helicopter, and start launching missiles at it.
Is that your scenario?
Oh,
Yes.
please be a nat 1. I just want to see it nat 1 at this point. I can only
Ooh,
think of
you
what's
rolled
gonna
it.
happen.
You
What
rolled
did I
the
roll?
you rolled the 2.
Oh, damn! Ow!
Oh,
Okay,
the
so
helicopter
you
blades
jump
pop
in your
off.
helicopter, Colby. After shattering your equipment, you jump in your helicopter. You shoot missiles at it. You don't realize that they're liquid missiles, so they shoot like water. They're to put out fires, right? And you ultimately make the cabbage faster, and it splats you. That's what happens.
Okay.
Chastin, you have to repeat what Colby and Nathan said.
Okay. So I attempt to hibachi this cabbage. My tools are fucked up. So I run to my Apache helicopter, right? And then I accidentally push the wrong button and I just make it more slippery. And now it's faster. Now, the next course of action before it smacks my helicopter is I land on the ground and I pull out my good old trusty guitar and I serenade. This cabbage will not kill me.
You serenade
That's
it?
my act. I serenade this cabbage.
Okay. You have to roll a 18, Chastin.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled a 9. Unfortunately, the cabbage had a -1 on your charisma,
Fuck.
and it ultimately punched you. Somehow, the cabbage just punched you in the face.
Oh. Oh wait, I'm not
Cabbage
splatted though. I live.
No, you definitely died. It punched
Oh.
you so hard.
Oh.
It punched your organs out of your body. It punched you so hard.
I'm pretty sure he's just freaking dead at this point because the fist
Yeah,
at this
I'm
point is
dead.
probably
Yeah.
just a
All right,
mile.
here's what we'll do. So I'll give you a +1 every like. So we went in a circle. Now it's gonna have a +1. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll be rolling a 17, but all of your rolls get a +1. If you roll a
Oh,
20,
it goes
if you roll
down
17
to-
or higher, you win. If you roll a 20, you get it no matter what. If you roll a 1, it's an automatic lose. Well, for obvious reasons.
Kidding, considering the fact that Nat 4, Nat 2.
Yeah.
All right,
That-
Nathan. So you have to repeat what you said and then also what they said. And this is for your +1.
For the friggin'.
Yeah?
Oh, this is to get out of this scenario.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the
oh.
1 of 10.
Okay.
I have 10 of these.
Oh,
Oh, damn it.
this is gonna be a long one.
This is gonna be a long episode.
Why is there multiple stages? Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. Ah, my tools are fucked.
Write down shit to remember that.
Hopefully, this is gonna be the last one of this section. Hopefully, to God. Since I couldn't hibachi chef it, since my tools broke on instant contact, which still kind of boggles the mind that cabbage was that dense. Trying to hop into my Apache helicopter, and for some reason, whoever decided to fill these rockets with canola oil decided to make it more slick and faster. I land to safety, and while my musical talent probably wasn't my best approach, I just tried to act dead.
See, Blaze dead. The cat. Okay, you play dead for the cabbage not to hit you.
I've already been punched. I might as well just be like, all right.
It's a pretty good
I know that.
strategy. We're gonna use a different roll system.
I think
you
you
should
could just look up like D20 online, can't you?
I did, but it's giving me all single digits. I don't know if it's. Let me try to find something else.
I just rolled on the dice and it gave me an 18. I hate you. I rolled a 16.
And Nathan wins! He rolled a 16! +1, that's 17. Nathan wins that round.
Yeah.
I just yonked shit.
Let me have a point system here. So Nathan won that one. Okay. We're on to the second one.
Oh no.
You are a trout swimming in a river. Upstream, obviously. You can swim up waterfalls too, because you're a trout.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But in the bubbles of the water, you see a giant claw coming at you. Oh my god, it's a grizzly bear! It's coming to hunt you. You are going to be its next meal. But you're a different trout. You're different. You're above the ordinary trout. You are going to ascend and be better. But how? How do you survive the grizzly bear?
You know what? You're talking about ascension here. I've already
Colby!
had my Karate Kid.
Yes.
Colby gets to go first this time.
Okay.
Why'd
okay.
you say me then? I could have swore you said me.
I said
be deaf.
you. No, I said you got the point.
Yeah, you won. You won.
Yeah,
I know I
won.
heard that. I must
Oh.
be deaf then.
I didn't say your name after that.
Anyway,
I'm deaf.
anyway, so I'm just a trout, right? I'm swimming
I'll
upstream.
be right
I'm
back.
big. I'm big chilling. Anyways, I see
Oh,
the
good.
grizzly bear's claw coming at me. So anyway, I poke out of the water. I'm like, "Hey, homie, what's good?" Pull out my Glock 19 and shoot that bear in the arm.
Man, Chastin, good luck repeating all of that. Let's see if he wins. You rolled a 14! Unfortunately, that's not enough. Chastin!
Damn.
Mhm.
Kathy.
Okay. So, we just peppering him up. I shoot him with the Glock 19 just to make him
Oh,
feel
no,
a
no,
little
no, no,
something.
no, no, no. You have to start at the start when he started speaking.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay, I don't remember it either. Anyway, so, okay, from this point forward, the moment you start speaking, that's what has to be repeated.
Yeah.
That
1.159.
You start
Enemy
saying a
spot.
long string of numbers. I mean, that could be a strategy.
So
All right.
okay, I don't remember what Colby said, but all I got from it was he pulled out. He's better than the other fish. You know, we better than the other fish. So
That was what I
we have
said.
a Glock. Shut up. Glock 19, right? Glock 19
Uh-huh.
fucked up that bear's arm. He been peppered up. We bopped him.
Oh, I didn't
Tapped
even
his arm.
say what happened. Oh, so Colby, the bear is resistant to 9mm.
Oh fuck.
That's
So-
why it didn't work.
So the bullet just went peek, just
Yeah, it just kind of flipped
Bounced
off
right
of him. Yeah.
Okay, but it picks off him. You know, we take some hairs. That's it. Okay, we got some hairs. Next course of action: seduce the bear. Good
Uh-huh.
second option. Only way we're gonna win is just fishy suck, bro. That's it.
Uh-huh. Oh,
That's
that's it? Does it
That's it.
win? 19-14. The bear, while it is thoroughly seduced, it realizes that there is a it realizes that Mother Nature is first on the list before love. So unfortunately, while the bear wants to love you as a trout, it can't because it has to eat you.
Fuck.
Nathan!
What is this?
Nathan!
hey Dad, buddy.
Okay. Seeing as how the bear is bullet resistant, the sexual charms of a great fish does not really push it to the mile. At this point, karate kick him. Karate kick montage.
Karate kick the bear.
The bear
Does-
does not realize while I am
Oof.
sensual and have the 9, I am also trained in the ways of fish foo.
That was a 1. Good roll, Nathan. Unfortunately,
dead.
the bear grabbed you and ripped you in half.
Then we're dead.
Mid-air. Well, yeah, but it's like a save point.
Oh,
Like, you go back to that action, and then you get
Oh,
to
what?
continue it. All right, Colby. All right, so there's a plus
so-
1 now.
okay. So
I'm going to
so-
say this now. You guys need to be
Okay.
more descriptive about what the previous person said.
okay. So after I tried to shoot the bear with the 9mm, it just deflected off. I'm like, shit. So then I try to seduce the bear. The bear ain't about that. It ain't about all that noise. Anyways, I try karate kicking him. He just grabs me and rips me in half. But somehow I'm still alive. I'm ripped in half. I'm
Oh,
still
you're ripped in
swimming.
half and still alive.
I'm still alive. So I just dance the Macarena all the way up the river, and then the bear's just dancing and doesn't even know that I'm leaving.
I swear if this is what wins.
A classic Henry Stickmin distraction.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, you got a 7.
Damn it!
So, Chastin!
All
I
right.
put so much effort into that.
All right.
The
So-
RNG is not in us.
We have discovered there's a bear fucking up our river, our stream, our creek. Can't have that. Took my brother. How dare he?
Damn the
My
trout.
brother
dead.
and fishy fin arms. So I pulled out my Glock 19 because, as any good trout would have, I have a Glock 19. Hibbity pap his hair. Nothing happened. I then go, well, you know what? I'm gonna swallow my fishy pride and just give him the old guac guac haktua, you know. Didn't like that. He slaps me away. I get offended because I thought I had lips of joy. So we're gonna karate kick the fuck out of him, but he rips us in half. Shit, I'm only a fish head now. Maybe a couple fins here or there. My tail's gone. In the wind, in the water. So I do my best to do the Macarena and get away. But he doesn't like that. He sees me trying to leave. He doesn't let me leave. He blocks my path.
Still doing the
So
Macarena.
now it's man, I had something and it left my brain because I spent too long in this intro.
That's the one problem with this. By the time you get to what you want to say after saying the prologue, you can't even remember.
I just play dead. How about that? We're gonna have a
Again?
throwback.
Did you play
Yeah, we're
that
gonna play
again?
dead. We're gonna play
Oh
dead.
wait, no,
I
that was
swear, if this wins, I'm gonna be so mad.
okay.
Yes.
You play dead after being ripped in half. Ooh, unfortunate. You only got an 11. The bear can smell you still alive, and picks you up and eats
I
you
can
anyways.
smell you.
All right, Nathan.
Oh god.
Back to me. God bless America.
Nathan, buddy.
Trying to take care of the fish population. We tried to go up on this bear. Sadly, our trusty 9 mil did nothing but piss off the bear. While we tried the seduction and the fishy lips, it just seemed to piss him off even more, smacking us away. Slightly offended, tried to pull out the fish foo, but apparently I need to go back to class. Rips me in half. Thinking that my dance moves might save me once again. Doesn't. He's just mad that I try to leave him as we were having a fun time. Playing dead, probably because I'm about to be passed out since I'm cut in half. He wants to finish the job. Well, what he doesn't realize is I am filled with poison. Once he tries to eat me, he's gonna die.
Oh, sacrifice yourself. Save your fish brethren. Ooh,
I would say something else, but I don't think it's gonna be friendly.
failed. You rolled a 7.
Damn.
What is with this bear?
This bear is immortal. All right, Colby. You know the drill.
It's a
Hold
plus
on a
2
minute.
advantage.
Hold on.
It is +2.
What happened after
Hold up.
being bitten?
Oh yes, I gotta remember to do that. Okay, so you filled up your body with poison. The bear smelled the poison and he drowned you in the water to wash the poison off and ate you anyways.
Okay. All right.
Now, what
All right,
I say,
so-
so that prompt of you basic getting eaten anyways, you don't have to repeat that. You only have to repeat. You don't have to repeat my say of what happens because I'm just saying what happens after you fail.
You
Okay.
gotta repeat
So
what
you
happened.
ultimately go back to the last person. I am not technically a part of this.
All
I'm
right,
not a part of
so-
this repeat cycle.
Okay. So, anyways, after the bullet just deflects off the bear's big chilling. He's like, "What's up? What's good, little homie?" Anyways,
Keeps changing.
Anyway, I try to seduce the bear. The bear's like, So the bear rips me in half. And then I try to dance the Macarena away, and the bear's like, where are you going? We ain't done yet. I try to play dead. The bear realizes I'm not dead. Tries to eat me. So anyways, the bear washed off the poison that I ingested inside me, magically somehow eats me. So then, just before I enter the bear's stomach, I pulled out my katana and I slit the bear in half.
Okay. We want to talk about how powerful this bear is. Do we have an interdimensional pocket or something? Because we're pulling out 9 mils, poison.
This is D&D rules. You have an inventory. Is
Yeah.
what I'm collecting.
Yeah, kinda.
Like,
Except
I
you
want
can
to
do
know is
whatever
where
you
is this
want.
trout is getting these freaking items? Is this like an active
Oh,
crime scene where people are
Colby
just
for
dumping
the
off?
win!
Thank God.
What was the
Colby
roll?
won! He rolled a 14 exactly. Well, he rolled a 12,
Thank-
but +2 is a 14.
Thank the Lord. I was about to say, if this bear doesn't die after getting cut in half,
Alright, boys. It's time for the anime segment! It's just gonna be an anime version of what we just did. So these are the anime ones that I came up with. So
Alright.
here you are, a slayer,
Okay.
a slayer of some kind. I'm not gonna specify.
would it happen
Kind
to
of
be a
hard.
Demon Slayer? Demon
Um,
Slayer?
probably. And you're walking through the woods. You're walking
For
into
the
the
audience,
woods.
for the audience, Demon Slayer is his favorite anime.
I don't think it is. It just has my favorite character in it. But that aside, you're walking through the woods and you drop your katana and it shatters into pieces. You
That's
turn
a
ar-
shit swordsmith.
You
Yeah.
turn around and you see Haganeska bulldozing towards you
Oh no.
with 17 knives strapped to his body. And he's coming fast. what do you do?
Um.
Oh, Chastin, you can go first this time.
Yeah. Hold on. Haganeska's running at me really fast. Let's do a good old dash away. Just run.
Run away. Fail. He catches up to you and stabs you 37 times.
In the chest? No.
What is at this point? You were just
All right, Nathan.
Your turn, Nathan.
well, clearly seeing as how dashing away, thinking I'm faster than Agneska, even though this dude's a freaking jacked motherfucker. Jesus Christ, stabbing me 13 times over 37.
Yeah, 37.
Jesus Christ. The only thing I pray to God is my freaking knife-proof armor holds up,
And then what?
and hopefully kick his ass away, and so I can scurry away.
You're gonna beat him up?
Kick him.
Beating up?
Hopefully, that gives me a chance to run.
Oh, knock him down so you can keep running. Fail. He catches up to you anyways and slices your ankles off.
Not my ankle.
All right, Colby.
Not the cankles. All right. So, anyway, Haganeska, he's catching up to me, and I'm on the ground. My armor is just shattered. He's just stabbing me at this point. I kick him off. I'm trying to run away, and then in the distance, I see a cannon, a random loaded cannon in the middle of the woods. I don't know how it got there. So, anyways, I run behind the cannon. And I fire my cannon right at Haganeska, hoping that it just shatters him, just turns him into paste.
Okay. Oof. Apparently, Haganeska is so impervious to cannonballs, he sliced it up before it hit him and is still running
What was
after
the
you at
roll?
full speed. 4.
Or
You have shit RNG dice rolls.
hey, dude,
I know. Alright, Chastin, it's a +1 now.
Okay. So, like it's been stated, we try and run, but we can't. He catches up to us. We've been poked. He poked us. So we
3
kick him and try and
times!
run again. Run again. But he comes back and pokes us more. So we keep going, and as he's stabbing me in the back, because he's caught up to me at this point, I try and shoot him with a cannon. Cannon didn't work. He just goes, nah. Said hold this L, and cuts up the thing and keeps running at me full force and ready to kill. I try and use a very rare and unique breathing technique of thunderclap and flash and try and Zenitsu my way away. How does that do?
Zenitsu away?
Yeah, Zenitsu.
Oh, you try to thunderclap and flash away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 16. Unfortunate. You need a
Wait,
7.
but
You need a 17
wait.
to win that.
+1.
Yes, plus
You
one.
have no. It's 15 + 1.
Oh.
You rolled the 15. I'm
Oh.
giving you the final roll.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I was
what?
so happy. I was like, oh!
So
you
unfortunately, you thunderclap and flash the wrong direction. You thunderclap and flash into him, and he basically just holds his knife out and just decapitates you,
Oh.
and you're dead.
Well, we'll have to wait for Nathan's arrival.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of this?
This is fun.
I come
I
up with
love
this.
this.
And,
I
I didn't.
love this episode.
I technically
This
stole
episode's
this.
so awesome.
This is stolen from Distractable. It's called Nah, I'd Win. But all of these, the stuff that I came up with, that's all me.
What's our recording time?
40 minutes. I had 10 of
Okay.
these.
I think we'll probably only get through 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my plan because I have a
Ooh.
finale. I have 2 for anime, and then I have a finale.
Ooh, you could do part 2 for next. You could do part 2 next episode for you.
Could, but this is something that would need to like have some space. Like this is an idea that I could keep on the back burner.
We could also throw in an actual anime segment while we're in the anime one.
Yeah.
You know what I might do?
Mm-hmm.
Since the rolls are too small,
Mhm.
I might have it set up. I might roll 2 dice, and if you get your number on either,
Ah.
so that way it makes it go a little faster.
Yeah. Because I mean, this is already gonna be over an hour.
This is a 40-minute. Well, I'm gonna have to cut this out, obviously,
Yeah.
and probably somehow fix the section where you said the no word on camera.
All right. I got a little wild there. I was getting sick and tired. was getting so sick and tired of that fucking bear.
That fucking bear, dude.
Well, now you're dealing with Haganetska.
I would much rather deal with Haganetska than that stupid bear.
Sorry, I'm back.
All right, Nathan. Chastin thunderslapped and flashed into Haganetska and got decapitated by him.
Okay, I gotta remember all this. So, seeing as how running away didn't work from Esgana, getting stabbed 37 times. Your armor shattered. He cut my ankles after he tried to get kicked away, but that failed. The cannon, somehow, either shit quality or the fact that that dude is just immortal, as the bear was last session, Jesus Christ, failed. And the thunder clearly wasn't strong enough, or this man is, as I said before, just God, and he just decapitates me. Now, what he doesn't realize, we are a parasite. We will infect him, make him one with the hive mind.
Oh, so him decapitating you was part of your plan all along?
Maybe. Yes.
Ooh.
So you're going for a mind flare move. Okay.
And Nathan gets it with the 17! All
Yes.
right, let's
Good shit, Nathan. Good shit.
I love that you guys are all just like trying to end it as fast as possible.
Dude,
All
after
right.
that bear.
We're gonna keep going.
You have a very large, and I mean very large, piece of meat. And in
Uh-oh, I
the
know where this is
distance,
going.
I
you
know.
see Luffy bulldozing at you, ready
Okay.
to eat it. But that's not his meat. That's yours. That's all you have left. If you don't eat this, you will starve and die. But Luffy doesn't know that. How do you stop him?
Colby.
Is it me? I thought it was
No,
because
Oh,
Chastin
you
started.
won the last one.
you
No,
won
Oh,
the
right.
last one.
It doesn't matter who wins. It's who went first last time we're doing it. So did you go
Yeah,
first
so
last
then-
time, Chastin?
Yeah.
Then it's
Yeah.
Nathan. Yeah, Nathan goes
Yeah.
first.
Okay, so
Wait, Nathan goes
So,
first.
oh,
Forbid. Interrupted. Seeing as how, to knowledge of what I've heard in my rugged home of what this man is, he seems cool. He seems all right. Taking out the nice baddies. Not gonna lie, kind of like him. I will give him portions. While not, I will give him, let him know, like, hey man, this is all I got, but I don't care to feed you.
Split your food. Split your food with Luffy. Nope, he eats the whole thing and you ultimately starve.
Damn.
Colby?
I mean, that's the only thing you could do. I can just imagine it, like, man, I'll share with you. Just don't eat it all.
Here's what we'll do instead. So whenever it gets back to you, Nathan, instead of giving you a +1, I'll add an extra dice.
okay. Anyways,
What was the roll anyway?
10.
not a whole.
No, at least it's not single digits like it's always been.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
every roll before this.
It's been
Yes.
every roll. Anyway, so I see Luffy coming at me. I try to be like, hey, Luffy, let's share. You get half, I get half. No, he just eats inhales the whole thing. So I try to convince Luffy. I like Luffy. Listen, buddy, like pirate to man to pirate. Could you give me some berries so I can get some food?
Ask for food. Should ask for food.
Are
Play
They-
with him for money.
You're asking Luffy for money?
You
Yes.
do realize there's one person on that ship, and if you roll a certain roll,
Nat 20! So, Colby, your persuasion of Luffy is so good. He somehow gives you all of his treasure before ultimately taking an absolute beating from Nami later that
yes,
day.
there she is.
Colby wins that. That's crazy. That was so fast. All right. I'll have another anime one.
Okay.
Escanor is standing above you at noon. His peak strength.
Are we not?
This
on
one is
fire?
not how do you defeat him. This is how do you survive. How do you survive his strike?
We're right underneath him.
Colby.
How in the hell? How are we not scorched?
Okay. Okay. I got. So I'm just chilling on a nice Sunday afternoon. And ironically, at noon, I don't know how that happened. It just happened at noon. I look up and I see Escanor, and he is pissed. He is pissed. He's in top form. He's just He's just going through buildings. So, so I just pull my portal gun from Rick and Morty, and I go to a different dimension.
Oh, you just
Just get out of
leave.
it.
Okay, fair.
You just leave. Okay. You rolled a 14. Unfortunately, Escanor senses you're going to do that and smashes the portal gun and then kills you. Chastin!
Oh god. I just want to win one.
Those over here.
Chastin hasn't won a single one yet.
So, get this, right? We try and portal gun away from Escorter. It's noon. He's mad. We got it. We gotta survive this situation. We try and portal gun away. He just grabs that fucker. Gone. But I just tell him. I try and convince him. I just go, hey man, that's it. That's all I say. I just do that. I just do that motion at him.
Okay.
That's it. I just try and convince him.
Chastin, you're standing there
Yeah.
in the moonlight. Or
Trying to
sorry,
hang bone him.
sorry, noon. Sorry, the sunlight, purest of
What
sunlight.
happened to this?
Standing before
What?
Escanor. I like to think that's how it is. If a DM makes a mistake, like if they say it's day instead of night, the day it just flips instantly. Anyways, it's noon. Escanor's standing above you. Chastin,
Yep.
you do this.
To quickly change my thing, I'm just trying to hambony.
And Escanor looks at you in the eyes, and he is thoroughly seduced. You rolled a nat 20.
Wait, hold on. What is this RNG now?
Why couldn't we get this RNG with the bear?
Yeah.
The only thing I'm gonna say is, if we do get this D&D campaign actually rolling, I am just wondering what the hell this man's RNG is gonna be for that.
I'm scared. So Jacob, before you move on to our next or final one, that whatever we're doing next, because I don't know.
That's
We
all.
should actually-
That's all the 3 anime ones that I have.
So yeah, since we're out of the anime stuff, we should really get into our actual anime segment and talk about anime, specifically One Piece,
Yes.
because I know it's not been on an episode of the most recent One Piece episodes.
yeah, so that would have been last Sunday when, not last Sunday, the Sunday before that, was one of the 5 elders made an appearance on Egghead.
Saturn.
Saturn. Saint
Let's
Saturn, godhead of defense and science.
Can we
What a
talk
title.
about that? Okay, hold up. Can we talk about the entrance that man made on Egghead?
You mean
Oh
that
my
demon summons?
Yeah, he is an Oni. I don't remember what Oni he is, but he's the Oni that's got a spider's body and a boar's head. Or not boar, a bull's head. He spits acid, whatever that one is. That he can see
Weird.
full minutes into the future.
Yeah, that's an impressive feat of observation, Hockey.
Oh yeah, he's up there with like
Ushi Oni.
yeah, Ushioni.
And can we also talk about the last episode, the cliffhanger it left on? That cliffhanger was a very good cliffhanger because it just ended with Bonnie just stabbing Saturn.
Yeah, Bonnie stabbing Saturn.
And actually hitting.
Which that was surprising.
He
to
so
actually
let
see.
that happen. She didn't even use
Oh,
Oh,
hockey.
100%.
She didn't even
Considering
use
the fact
hockey.
that, do you even want to mention on the fact that the Marine that gave him a single second of eye contact was instantly dead by force?
No, he got hit with poison.
I bet he
Was
got
it
hit
poison?
with poison.
Yeah, he
I
was
didn't
hit
see
with
poison.
That wasn't
I don't-
hockey.
It wasn't even. I didn't see shit.
That's how fast it was.
Exactly.
I imagine it was poison. Such a weird opponent for Luffy, considering he's kind of immune to that.
I mean, at this point, considering the fact that it was Magellan,
Yeah, he survived Magellan.
he's the poison man, for crying out loud. He almost can come with any kind of poison.
Yeah, and Caesar. He survived Caesar's gases as well.
I'm gonna rewatch to see if it was hockey or poison.
I would say, because I don't remember seeing a color. If there was a color, I can't remember what it
I
was.
think there was a shot sound effect.
That's definitely hockey.
Oh, he used hockey?
That's definitely hockey. If it comes up on his eyes, red flashes, and then the guy just passes out.
He doesn't
Oh,
just
no,
pass
he
out.
doesn't
he
pass
gets
out.
Well,
Freaking,
no, he doesn't
He
pass out.
dies.
He's dead.
Yeah.
There's
That-
about to be
he
some
gets
casualties on that island.
No, yeah, he gets punched in the face with hockey. Like, that's aggressive ass hockey.
And not to mention, on the simple fact that the man can somehow summon his ass anywhere, just from what we've seen, from a ship to an island, if the range, I don't even know what the range is at this point, but he can just basically summon his form any point.
Well, he had
wanted
to be off the
to.
coast of Egghead in order to get there. Otherwise, I feel like he would have just teleported straight from Marie Joie.
No, that's what I'm
J.
saying.
Garcia Saturn, godhead
Range.
of science and defense, 5 elders, highest authorities of the world government, is the title that pops up on the screen
Yeah,
whenever he's there.
I
It's
want
one
a
of the
title
ones-
like that.
A long ass title.
And
That's a
God
sign,
had-
a con-
The Godhead of Science and Defense.
and sign a contract with a freaking satanic overlord, Jesus Christ.
Apparently. Well, yeah.
I mean,
Technically, yeah.
and that's not to mention that there are 4 other elders.
Yeah.
And he's
There's
the
4
fifth.
more of them.
He's the 5th one.
You know something I've never noticed until just now?
Hmm.
So whenever you have an awakened form of a devil fruit, you have that fucking like
Puppy
cloud
cloud.
around you.
Yeah.
It's whether
His is
black or
awakened.
white. He
His is
has a
awakened.
second one around him that's like fire.
He has 2?
He has 2.
I would say that
I'm gonna
just
take a
has to
look at
do
that.
with his devil fruit and
I can't.
other powers that he's probably gotten from Emu.
Because whenever Bonnie goes up in the air, it pans down to the side of Saturn, so it has Bonnie hovering above. You could see the fucking black of the awakened devil fruit, but then fire. Maybe it's not a circle of fire. Maybe it's just fire on his ass, but like...
Quick question, if
Hmm.
anything, he is part of the, he's the head of science. I would say he's got, I can't remember what those angels are, where they have fire on their backs. If it's lit, they're invincible.
I know who you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, he could have.
I'm saying this, he is the head of science. He's probably awakened his devil fruit and done a bunch of experimentations on himself.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's the one that greenlit Kuma's
Oh yeah. Well, he ordered Egghead.
Vegapunk.
yeah,
Two.
so.
Oh, Vegapunk, my bad. Vegapunk
Yeah.
to initiate the project.
Can we also talk about Luffy beating the shit out of Kizaru?
Can we talk about the fact that Luffy said Kizaru's name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a huge deal.
That is
The
a
man respects the guy's power, but also hates him, so he sees him as more of a higher rival, a new obstacle.
He
Well,
didn't
see, the
even,
thing is like,
did he
because
even-
he
say-
didn't fight him last time.
Did
No,
say
he got pulverized.
Did he say Kata Kuri's her name at all?
Like, I think it was called Ice Pops. Nope. I'm thinking a different one. Mm.
I don't think he had a
Mr.
nickname for him either.
Mr. E, put up the nickname right here.
If he has one,
Yeah,
but
if
I
he
don't.
has one.
I don't think he does.
I don't think so either. No, but like because at Sabaody, whenever Kuma kind of poofed all of them and shit, like that traumatized Luffy for 1, but 2, then losing his brother and then getting way stronger, and he's like, "Oh, get fucked, loser." Comes in immediately, cuts him off mid-sentence, and tries to kick him in the face.
This is a moment of all the pepped up anger and depression he went through from that, and because of him basically putting the cherry on top, he saw an opportunity just to be like, time to fuck up.
Yeah. Kicked him in the face, and then made just grabbed him. Just goes,
Yo, man.
bitch.
Meow.
Still, you gotta admit this. Kizaru just go into the water, just like, I want to go in the ocean.
Anyway, is that all for the anime segment? Is that the whole anime segment?
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out.
No,
All right.
ったったごめんよ